And first up tonight, we are getting some shocking new images of massive fires burning here in the Carolinas, forcing folks from their homes and drawing a massive emergency response.
All the while, the risk for even more fires to break out remains for us tonight. Thanks for joining us. I'm Colin Mayfield.
And I'm Vanessa Rufus. Right now, crews are still working to contain those fires across state lines.
That's right. And in South Carolina, a fire at the Carolina Forest near Myrtle Beach is just 30% contained, with crews from across the state in that county to try and help. Governor Henry McMaster declaring a state of emergency due to the first, and telling reporters today he's getting updates frequently, and thankfully that nobody has been hurt, at least right now, by these fires.
The report that I've received so far, there have been no buildings lost and no lives lost. But this is a great example, another demonstration, another performance by Team South Carolina.
Meantime, in North Carolina, Polk County remains the scene of the Melrose fire. More than 500 acres have burned near the town of Tryon, just south of Lake Lure, and that has forced hundreds to evacuate. As of this morning, the fire was about 30% contained, and authorities warned that the flames are spreading fast.
WCNC Charlotte's Austin Walker is in Polk County tonight with how leaders there say they feared could get even worse before it gets better.
Portions of Polk County in western North Carolina are completely cut off as crews continue to battle the wildfire raging in this part of the state. They say it's an all hands on deck situation, only made more difficult by the wind and the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. Flames grow in western North Carolina as the Melrose fire continues to burn.
Saturday when the fire started, winds were extremely high, which caused the massive spread of the fire. Fire
Marshal Bobby Arledge with Polk County Emergency Management says it's been difficult to fight this fire.
We're a little bit worried about the front coming in tomorrow with the winds ahead of the rain that we're supposed to be getting.
The wind stoking the smoldering environment, carrying ash to other areas. The concern of fire spreading only magnified by the scarred landscape.
With all the blowdown and debris from Helene, it's been hard to cut lines in.
Hurricane Helene devastating western North Carolina, making parts of the mountain impossible to get to.
Unfortunately, you just have to let it burn to where you can put a line in.
Focusing on backburning, setting a controlled fire to create a line one a fire has difficulty to cross. Arledge says 40 people have been evacuated, hoping that number doesn't climb.
We have a mix of everything. We have volunteer departments, we have paid departments, which is a mix of everything, and they're coming from all over North Carolina and South Carolina to help us out.
And off the front lines.
Hey, do you guys need food? This is what we're doing. You know where my door is.
A helping hand, two stretches. Michaela Lauder, owner of Huckleberries in Tryon, feeding those impacted by the fires and first responders free of charge.
I've had a few customers come in today and they're like, it's just like one thing after another.
But it's the type of community they have here.
And that's that small town vibe.
The community has really stepped up.
The ones that make it through together.
The county says they will continue to backburn throughout the rest of Monday and should have a good idea of what this should look like by Tuesday. This all being said, they say fire is unpredictable, so it could end up being worse or better than they imagine. But for now, we're in Polk County. Austin Walker, WCNC Charlotte.